On the auspicious occasion of 74th Republic Day, I extend my warmest greetings to you. Today, we all convey our heartfelt gratitude and greetings to our valiant armed forces who are serving across our state, protecting our borders bravely and defending the nation. I dedicate today's day to our defense personnel, the brave daughters and sons of Bharat, of Ma Bharati. It was today in 1950 when our constitution came into force. Today we remember with reverence the founding fathers of our great constitution, especially Bharat Ratna Dr. B.R. Ambedkar ji. Today is a day of solemn resolve and of recommitting ourselves to the service of our great nation. It is my privilege to serve the people of our beautiful state, and I take this opportunity to thank all our farmers, our teachers, our doctors, our nurses, our artisans, our traders, our entrepreneurs, our journalists, our students, our sports persons, our government officials, and all our citizens for their irreplaceable contribution in building a new Arunachal Pradesh. Friends, we have completed 75 years of India's independence, and we are fortunate to live and work in Amrit Kal, wherein our great nation transforms itself for a glorious future. The next 25 years of Amrit Kal shall lead to a prosperous, inclusive, and developed India, driven by the values of integral humanism. I take this opportunity to pay homage to all the unsung heroes and unnamed partakers of the freedom struggle whose contributions were instrumental in the independence of the Bharat Mata. As part of the state chapter of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav on unsung heroes, a core committee of unsung heroes of Arunachal was constituted. The Department of History, Rajiv Gandhi University, has been entrusted to carry out research and documentation of unsung heroes of Arunachal Pradesh who fought against the colonial British government. The scholars of RGU have toured all parts of Arunachal Pradesh, interacted with the people from place of incident, and interacted with the descendants of freedom fighters, toured in parts of the country, and also visited the London to carry out the research work. We will soon have the final list of the unsung heroes from our state who took part in the freedom movement of India. Our sons of soil have time and again showed exemplary courage and valor in defending the country from external forces. Rifleman Neelam Tevi from Assam Rifles exhibited sheer gallantry during 1962 war and made the supreme sacrifice for the nation. Other two fallen heroes of 1962 war were Rifleman Mother Tayang from 7th Assam Rifle, who made supreme sacrifice in the Battle of Walong, and Rifleman Lamtu Tikhak, 7th Assam Rifle, who was taken into prisoner of war by the Chinese PLA and later died in service after return as POW. I salute them from this august podium and pay my rich homage to the great souls. Under the dynamic leadership of our beloved Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, India is taking a rightful place as a Vishwa Guru, spreading the message of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, one earth, one family, one future. It is a message of love, of collective growth, and that of the unified future. Today, the world torn by armed conflicts and war, wounded by unprecedented pandemic, facing disastrous impact of climate change and very future economic hardship, is looking towards India for solutions, for healing, and for wisdom as well. We have risen on the occasion and have offered the world our vaccines, our manufacturing facilities, our IT skills, our technological innovations, our economic prowess, our commitment to democracy and freedom, of our spiritual guidance. For the next 25 years, we as a nation shall play a crucial role in finding pragmatic solutions to all global problems. My friends, with this context, let us look at some of the cherished achievements and recognition that our state has witnessed in recent times. In the Golden Jubilee Cabinet held at Zero, we made a promise to the people of Arunachal Pradesh that we will dedicate 365 projects in the Golden Jubilee year. I proudly inform you that we have successfully completed 365 projects in various sectors with an investment of rupees 11,399.49 crores. Just recently, Arunachal Pradesh has been adjudged as the most improved state in governance by a leading media house in its annual State of the State survey. You will all be proud to know that our state has been cited as an ideal example for wholesome development. The rainbow of our achievement spreads from the overhauling of infrastructure facilities, improving connectivity, transforming health and education system, using IT for good governance, to the welfare of our children, women and farmers. Today, Arunachal Pradesh is witnessing a new chapter of progress in the promotion of local values, ethos and ethics. Arunachal Pradesh emerged as one of the top performers in the investment pillar under the Northeast and Hilly States category in Niti Aayog's India's Innovation Index 2021. Furthermore, DPIIT under Government of India's Ministry of Trade and Commerce has adjudged Arunachal Pradesh in Leaders category in State Startups Ranking 2021. Arunachal Pradesh bagged 3 prizes in the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Urban Awards 150-day challenge, including the Best Award of conducting IEC activities and exemplary performance in implementation. Arunachal Pradesh has bagged the award of Enterprise Application category in the prestigious Technology Seva Excellence Award 2022 for its efforts in usage of technology and enhanced transparency and accountability in governance. You will be happy to know that today Arunachal Pradesh is number 1 in the use of e-office amongst northeastern states. Tawang and East Kaming districts were awarded with the best city in innovation and best practices in Northeast Zone at the Azadi S75 Swachh Sarvekshan 2022 award function. And with the landmark Pake Tiger Reserve 2024 declaration on climate change resilient and responsive Arunachal Pradesh, among the first such sub-national declaration globally, we have ensured that our path towards the future as one family will be a sustainable one. It is a matter of immense pride for all of us that our sportspersons have won a total of 46 gold medals, 41 silver medals and 39 bronze medals at national level last year. It is noteworthy that in the recent concluded 36th National Games, we stood second amongst northeastern states with 6 gold and 1 silver medals. In the Northeast Olympic Games, Arunachal Pradesh stood at 3rd position with 39 gold, 36 silver and 37 bronze medals. My dear citizens, I strongly believe that working with synergy and convergence is the way forward, building the much needed integrated infrastructure for a better and happier Arunachal Pradesh. Arunachal Pradesh, which till 2014 did not even have one functional airstrip for civil operations, now has 4 functional airports including Itanagar. In the last coming year, 3 more airstrips, that is Mechuka, Tooting and Vijayanagar, will be operational. Further, the central government is considering our proposal for 3 more advanced landing grounds, that is in Dirang in West Kaming, Anini in Dibang Valley, and the 3rd in Upper Subansiri district. In a historic development, Itanagar, the capital city of Arunachal Pradesh, has finally been put on the national civil aviation map as Greenfield Airport, named as Doni Polo Airport Itanagar, was inaugurated by Honorable Prime Minister of India on 19 November 2022. The unprecedented development in road sector in last 7 years is a matter of pride for all of us. Whereas in the last 70 years since independence, only 20,000 kilometers were built on an average of 280 kilometers per year in last 7 years. In last 7 years, 12,000 kilometers of road has been built, averaging nearly 1,700 kilometers per year. Under the Pradhan Mantri Gramin Sadak Yojana, we have constructed 13,000 of rural roads and 96 long-span bridge, providing all-weather connectivity to 1,273 habitations. This is remarkably appreciable progress despite the challenging terrain and climatic condition. I am extremely grateful to Honorable Prime Minister and Government of India for approving the strategic Arunachal Frontier Highway that will stretch from Bomdila to Vijayanagar. I am pleased to share that with you that for the first time ever, the increased connectivity has triggered reverse migration in our border areas. I strongly feel this trend will gather pace and we accelerate development in hitherto difficult to access and remote areas. I would like to encourage all of you to undertake Seema Darshan and visit our beautiful border areas. In order to create truly vibrant village, we are going to add activity to connectivity, which will boost economic development. I am happy to announce that the Union Ministry of Road Transport and Highway has approved an additional 2,574 kilometers of highway for the state of Arunachal Pradesh, worth 44,000 crores. In the next 4 to 5 years, Arunachal Pradesh will have around 5,000 of national highways in the state. Under Chief Minister's Comprehensive State Road Development Plan 2019-24, we are targeting an investment of 4,000 crore for improvement of capital road complex, district headquarter township roads, roads connecting ADC and SDO headquarters, road connecting CEO and EAC headquarters, and construction of state highways. In another example of synergy and convergence, I am pleased to announce that we have received approval for development of 3 projects under Pradhan Mantri Gati Shakti, which includes a logistic cum investment hub at Namsai, 38-kilometer road from Naharlagan Airport to the State Gati Shakti Data Repository Center. In last year, we have taken concrete and unprecedented steps to improve mobile connectivity. We are working tirelessly to bridge the connectivity gap in the state and bring our people closer. With the support of Government of India, we are going to extend 4G mobile connectivity to 2,267 unconnected and underconnected villages in the state by installing 1,216 new mobile towers. The project is being executed in a mission mode and we aim to achieve completion by December 2023. To connect our brave soldiers manning our borders outposts with their loved ones and to improve their operational efficiency, 195 border posts shall be brought under 4G connectivity. We have installed 1,202 VSATs in schools, hospitals, police stations, check gates, block headquarters to further augment our connectivity. It is noteworthy that with the assistance of Government of India, we have created a dedicated statewide area network which connects district headquarters to the state secretariat. It is a matter of pride to inform all of you that we shall be rolling out 5G connectivity in our state capital within few days. The changing connectivity terrain of the state is a shining example of central state cooperation and efficiency of our double-engine Sarkar. It goes to show what we have achieved together when we set our minds to it. The Sarkar Aapke Dwar initiative has been a huge success. It has been now revamped as Seva Aapke Dwar to ensure that every eligible person gets the benefit of government flagship schemes at their doorstep. As of January 2023, 66 Seva Aapke Dwar camps covering over 55,000 beneficiaries have been successfully conducted in 239 administrative circles and we are in a saturation point. The first ever regional conference on bridging citizens and government closer through administrative reform was held here in Itanagar on 18th and 19th December 2022 with an objective to create a common platform to share experience and best practices in administration. My friends, let today's auspicious occasion also remind you that the Vision 2047 of higher happiness that we have adopted one of the key pillars of this vision is governance reforms and prudent financial management. On the economic front, I am glad to announce that the state GSDP, which was around 20,000 crores in 2015-16, has nearly doubled to rupees 38,000 crores in 2022-23 under the double-engine Sarkar of Arunachal Pradesh. The annual budget size more than doubled from 12,553 crores in 2015-16 to rupees 26,111 crores in financial year 22-23. This is unprecedented economic growth. We should all be proud of it. Another singular achievement from the prudent financial management of the state government is that we have consistently spent about 30% of our budget in building assets in last 3 years, which is the highest in the country. I would emphasize here that the state government has zero tolerance of corruption of any nature or any scale. It is unfortunate that the image of the reputed of a constitutional body like Arunachal Pradesh Public Service Commission has been tarnished by few corrupt officials. The government of Arunachal Pradesh acted swiftly and is doing everything under its jurisdiction and power to punish the culprit and bring the issue to a logical conclusion. I once again assure the citizens of the state that such crimes shall not be tolerated. A robust framework and of standard operating procedure is being formulated so that malpractice are not repeated in the future. Law and order are key pillars of our society. Our brave police force, along with Army, Assam Rifles, CRPF, and ITBP, have succeeded in maintaining peace and preventing loss of life and property. Friends, you will be happy to note that this year we have laid the foundation stone of the state's first central jail turned correctional center at Lower Shield near Kimin in Papumpare district, in line with our approach to humanize prison. The Women Police Station in Lower Subansiri district has become the second such stations after SEPA to get an ISO certification for its effective functioning in controlling crimes against women. Under the guidance of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji and Honorable Home Minister Shri Amit Shah ji, we signed the Namsai Declaration on 15th July 2022 with Assam to settle our border issues in an amicable manner. Under the Namsai Declaration, we have decided that all border issues between Assam and Arunachal Pradesh will be resolved amicably. I am happy to share that the regional committees formed under the agreement have made significant progress and a large number of disputed areas are being resolved. We are committed to achieve the goal of drug-free Arunachal through supply reduction, demand reduction, and harm reduction, each of which require not only multi-sectoral coordination amongst departments, but more importantly, cooperation from society and communities as well. A special anti-narcotic task has been notified and a narcotic helpline is now functional to generate first-hand information regarding the drug menace, and I appeal to the people to help this effort to generate intelligence for targeted action. For the first time, we have our own drug examining facility, the Arunachal Pradesh Forensic Lab at Police Training Center, Bannadewa. This facility will give timely results which shall be admissible in courts. Since we declared war against drugs in the year 2021, a multifold rise has been seen in cases registered under NDPS Act 1985 with over 500 cases. A number of authorized officers empowered to conduct search and seizure operations under this NDPS Act has been increased significantly, and all the COs, EACs, SDOs are designated as executive magistrate to aid the police in search of seizure and procedures. Nearly 2,300 persons had received treatment last year at Drug De-addiction and Rehabilitation Center. The Lathao Center in Eastern Arunachal is being upgraded from 30 to 50 beds, and two more state-of-art 50-bed Sudhar centers are coming up at Balapung and Lekhi. I would like to thank the people of Balapung for donating 8,000 square meters of land for this noble cause. It is my fervent appeal to the local communities and society leaders and elders to come forward and join our movement for a drug-free Arunachal through community care programs and promoting alternative crops and livelihoods for those affected by the menace. Investing in health sector is another pillar of our Vision 2047. I am pleased to inform that Department of Health and Family Welfare worked day and night and contained the COVID-19 pandemic. We have managed to consistently maintain a COVID recovery rate of 99%, with the second lowest mortality rate in the country. To further augment critical care in the state, we have begun the work of establishing intensive care unit and pediatric care unit at 11 locations to add to over 1,000 oxygen beds, which were added in only last year on a world footing. To provide quality health service, the high-end 3 Tesla MRI units have been installed in Trims Hospital, and a state-of-art emergency and trauma care center has been built. The National 108 Emergency Response Ambulance Service was rolled out in the International Yoga Day last year, and about 6,163 beneficiaries have been served so far with this ambulance covering more than 2 lakhs kilometers. A 104 health helpline is now available for all types of health information and counseling, including mental health issues. With earmarked budgetary support of 60 identified PSCs and CSCs, we are upgrading one each in Assembly constituency in Golden Jubilee PSCs and CSCs. These are being equipped as per the basic Indian public health standards and will function as institutional delivery points. One of the oldest hospitals in the state, the Bakinpattin General Hospital at Pasighar, is being upgraded into a state-of-the-art 300-bedded hospital. The state government has launched the Chief Minister's Emergency Life Protection Service initiative, under which emergency units of 5 general and district hospitals are being strengthened and upgraded to provide quality and accessible emergency care. Health Department, in collaboration with World Economic Forum, is implementing Medicine from the Sky program, where drones are used in health supply chains to deliver vaccines and medicines to remote places. With this initiative, Arunachal Pradesh has become a pioneer in the country in using drone technology for healthcare logistics. Currently, East Kaming, Lower Subansiri, Karadadi districts are using this emergency technology. With more than 200 flights in 60 plus locations, covering over 1,200 kilometers, the drone network has delivered more than 1,700 essentials and emergency drugs, over 700 vaccine doses. Under Chief Minister's Arogya Arunachal Yojana, dovetail with Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, more than 13,000 patients have been assisted for tertiary care interventions. Together, the two schemes now cover more than 6.1 lakh citizens in the state, and our effort going forward is to cover all eligible persons. Investing in human capital is a crucial pillar of our vision. I sincerely thank Government of India for providing a special grant of Rs 500 crores for development of 50 model schools in Arunachal Pradesh. With this, our work of modernizing school infrastructure will be greatly strengthened. To further boost school infrastructure, we have signed Memorandum of Understanding with Union Ministry of Education to bring large-scale transformation in school education. We have established PM Shri schools and strengthened the infrastructure of existing schools managed by the state and local bodies. These schools will showcase all components of National Education Policy NEP 2020 and act as example schools incorporating environment-friendly aspects like solar panels, LED lights, nutrition garden with natural farming, waste management, water conservation and harvesting, the study of tradition related to protect of the environment, climate change, and awareness generation to adopt a sustainable lifestyle. During 2016-17, the students' enrollment stood within the range of 1.5 lakh to 1.8 lakh. But in last 6 years, with the improvement of school infrastructure and accessibility, the students' enrollment in government schools has improved remarkably, touching 2.15 lakhs. The school dropouts rate, which stood above 9% not so long ago, is now below 2.3%, which is below the national average of about 3%. In 2016, only 24% of primary school had adequate number of teachers. However, today, 90% of our schools have adequate teachers as per the norms. Also, availability of pre-primary classes in our schools have increased from 3% in 2016 to 27% in the year 2022. Over the last few years, Arunachal Pradesh has focused on building sports infrastructure and sports activities across the states. The 15,000 capacity Golden Jubilee Stadium at UPA in Itanagar was inaugurated. The multi-sports stadium has capacity to host all track and field events. Sports Academy at Miao is being made functional to serve the Eastern Arunachal. One stadium in Tirap is also being approved. Further, the work of stadium at Alo, Teju and Chimpu has been taken up with renewed zeal and is being reviewed regularly on a timely completion. To encourage the culture and adventure sports in the state, we have conducted various events such as mountain terrain biking competitions, high altitude trekking, skill training in sports adventure like river rafting, scuba diving and paragliding. Ministry of Tribal Affairs has sanctioned 12 Eklavya Model Residential School, 3 of which has been inaugurated this year and 2 more are on the verge of completion. Under the Pradhan Mantri Jan Vikas Karikram, construction of 8 model residential schools are going on in Dirang, Palin, Mokto, Roing, Yachuli, Sarli, Tuting and Pakikasam. I am sure that all these initiatives will act together to bring in the required impetus to sustain our efforts to build our human capital. My dear friends, agriculture is the mainstay of our economy. The government is constantly working towards development of farmers. We have initiated a number of fund-ended credit-linked schemes like Atmanirbhar Krishi Yojana, Atmanirbhar Bagwani Yojana, Atmanirbhar Matsyapalan Yojana, Atmanirbhar Plantation Yojana, and Atmanirbhar Pashupalan Yojana to enhance farmers' productivity and income to achieve self-reliance in agriculture and allied sectors. I am happy to share that till today, Atmanirbhar Krishi and Bagwani Yojana has benefited more than 6,000 farmers and 581 self-help groups and FPOs. Around 3,000 hectares area expansion was funded for diversification agriculture and horticulture crops under this innovative scheme. It is a matter of great pride and happiness that oranges of Dambuk in Lower Dibang Valley district have been exported to UAE. I will take this opportunity to reach out my farmer friends and ask them to take advantage of Mission Krishivir that was launched last year. This is a unique flagship effort where we aim to deliver organic and local fruits and vegetables to Indian Army. This initiative will increase farmers' income, foster trust and harmony, and decrease post-production and logistic losses. Friends, we have entered into a tri-party MOU with National Horticulture Board and National Seed Corporation for establishment of a post-entry quarantine center for temperate fruits crops at the State Horticulture Farm, Shergaon. I invite my farmers, brothers and sisters to take full advantage of this facility. I also invite them to register on the HOTNet portal of Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Government of India. I am happy to note that nearly 64,000 farmers have already registered on this portal. The Rural Backyard Development Program for Sheep and Goat, a mission of the National Livelihood Mission, is further improving the economic well-being of our farmers. We have added 30 ambulances to improve veterinary services to farmers at their doorstep as part of the central government's livestock health and disease control scheme. I appeal you all to make full use of this facility. Under beneficiary-oriented program, we have distributed vehicles to 300 self-help groups as marketing mobility support and provided rupees 1 lakh per SSGs as support as state support for 500 SSGs direct benefit transfer to beneficiaries of PMAY. Additional verticals of state flagships Atmanirbhar Yojana and provide front-ended subsidy. Tourism has the potential to become the anchor of Arunachal Pradesh economy. This sector can be one of the biggest employer and highest revenue generating sector in the near future, propelled Arunachal Pradesh to newer heights. I thank Government of India for approving 2 new tourist circuits, Dibrugarh Demali Huganjari Khonsa Road in Tirap district and Dibrugarh Kandubari Longding in Longding district. Last year, we organized the Trans Arunachal Drive 2nd edition, Women Biking Edition 2022, Zero Festival of Music, Basar Conference, and Orange Festival. We will launch the caravan tourism in the state very soon. 111 beneficiaries have been supported under 2 key tourism-related schemes. The Chief Minister's Pariyatan Shiksha Yojana is sponsoring students from the state for studying 3 years BSc in Hotel Administration and Catering and diploma related to tourism and hospitality. The Chief Minister's Vikas Yojana provides subsidy up to 5 lakhs for starting homestays, restaurants, food hubs, bakeries, and for purchasing adventure equipment. Hydropower is a major strength of Arunachal Pradesh. It is a proud moment for me to announce that Arunachal Pradesh became the second power surplus state in Northeast, with Prime Minister Narendra Modi dedicating the 600 megawatt coming hydroelectric project plant to the nation during his visit to Itanagar. The coming hydroelectric project will contribute in a major way towards fulfillment of country's commitment to increase the adoption of green energy. Friends, out of total installed capacity of 1,139 megawatt hydropower in the state, 734 megawatt has been added in last 7 years, significantly adding to the 380 kilometers of 132 kV lines existing in 2015-16. We are building a strong power backbone for the state. By 2024, we will have more than 2,000 kilometers of 132 kV lines, plus more than 2,000 kilometers of 33 kV lines. We have ensured that benefits from Saubhagya and Deen Dayal Upadhyaya Gram Jyoti Yojana have reached more than 1.54 lakh households. With funding support from Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, 20,000 solar street lights have been installed in various district headquarters, circle headquarters, and villages. 2 lakh solar study lamps has been distributed to students of class 1 to 10, and more than 100 agriculture solar pumps have been installed. With our emphasis on green energy, about 6,000 solar street lights will be installed in the year in 728 border villages of 13 border districts under RIDF scheme of NABARD. Our government is committed to facilitate and promote development of micro, small and medium enterprise MSME in the state. Under the e-registration system called Udyam registration introduced by Government of India, more than 5,000 MSMEs have been registered so far. Under PM formalization of micro food processing enterprise scheme, about 1,500 self-help group members were assisted at the rate of rupees 32,000 per member in the current financial year. 221 new projects have been sanctioned under Pradhan Mantri Employment Generation Program. The employment generation under this scheme is estimated to be 1,500. This is a crucial step towards self-sufficiency for both individual and the state. Preservation and propagation of our rich culture is our highest priority. To this end, I am emphasizing to inform you that the Department of Art and Culture has signed an MOU with Indian Council of Cultural Relations, ICCR. We are constructing tribal cultural centers and indigenous prayer centers promoting local tribal festivals, language and script, documenting the cultural heritage and printing books of souvenirs on folktales and folklores in our indigenous language of different tribes of Arunachal Pradesh. I congratulate our community-based organizations, CBOs, who has been key contribution to our unity and peaceful coexistence. I am happy to note that as part of the Azadi Ka Amrut Mahotsav, we conducted nearly 500 celebratory events across the state touching every corner. Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana scheme was launched during COVID-19 pandemic period. More than 4.5 lakh metric tons of rice has been distributed to nearly 8.4 lakh beneficiaries. Under One Nation, One Ration Card scheme, nearly 1,700 fair price shops in the state has been automated with EPOS device. An initiative has been taken to implement bamboo-based site-to-market project with an objective to increase the share of bamboo products in both domestic and international market. For protection of wildlife, Eargun Surrender Abhiyan has caught the imagination of the people and was mentioned by the Honorable Prime Minister in his Man Ki Baat program. More than 2,000 eargun surrenders have been surrendered by the local people, and we are considering the establishment of a museum to commemorate this success. Urban greenery has also been accorded priority in this state. Work of setting up of a Nagar one in Itanagar has been started and more Nagar ones are planned across the state. Further, a new scheme in the name of school nurseries is being implemented to generate awareness amongst the school children towards importance of forestry and wildlife. Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyaya rightly said, it is essential that we think about our nation's identity, without which there is no meaning of independence. Therefore, friends, on this Republic Day, let us remember that we have to be ready for the future, but at the same time, we have to remain rooted to our identity, our rich indigenous tradition, our composite culture, and our collective history. I extend my gratitude to the parade contingent, students, cultural troops for their smart turn-up today. Today, let us rededicate ourselves to learn from our past mistakes and draw inspirations from our achievements to do better in future. And all-inclusive Arunachal Pradesh is our collective resolve. Let us work constantly in whatever capacities we can shape our destiny together. Let us keep moving forward towards our common goal. Jai Hind, Jai Arunachal.